Good afternoon. Thank you for taking the time for me to present on the syntactic analysis of political speeches. I will be using this presentation to go over the procedural methodologies conducted to obtain the results in the research paper. It will give you an insight into the IV software and some of its capabilities. It is important to get the sources you want analyzed into a plain text format. The main reason for this is so that each sentence will be broken down into each line. This is vital in order for IV to work. The slide shows how Obama's speeches are broken down on a text editor. If this is the first time using IV, it is required to locate some of the data files such as pre-location, NLP location, and translocation. It is also key to make sure that the per question retrogen is always showing 0 before running an analysis. Next, what we are concerned about is running a clause trainer by going into the Input tab. Here we select the document we want analyzed, and before running it, we want to make sure that the Show All is selected by clicking on the little down arrow next to the gears. Since each speech contains an average of 4,000 words, the results of the analysis are obtained within a matter of seconds. As you will notice, in the first column shows the actual text for each sentence. What we're interested in are the fields marked stratum 1 to 5. The research paper focused mainly on the first 3 stratums, which are broken down into parts of speech, phrases, and metaphrases. Here we see a more clearer and easier to understand visual of the table in the previous slide. Once again, the analysis starts from the left. Each word is defined into parts of speech, grouped into phrases and metaphrases, and eventually claimed a declarative statement. Each stratum is copied and pasted back onto the text editor to get results for further statistical analysis. As represented in the slide, I am able to obtain the number of occurrences of prepositional phrases there are in Obama's speech by using the find function. Results were recorded on an Excel spreadsheet. The results illustrated in the table show the percentage value obtained for each variable by year and president. Using the data analysis tool in Excel, ANOVA tests were conducted against a change in years. Finally, we are able to obtain some visuals that break down the grammatical structure of phrases in the speeches obtained and how they change over time. Natural language processing is a growing field with a lot of potential in many different applications and industries. IV presents a unique way of analyzing text by breaking down sentences into hierarchical extension models that can be used for multi-level pattern recognition. It closely resembles itself for linguistic science by understanding the root of each word rather than recognizing patterns on a surface level. I myself am fully intrigued by this new approach and look forward to working closely with it and the future it holds. This concludes my presentation. Please feel free to let me know if you have any further questions. Thank you.